Digital EQs are based off of analog gear. They just do their best to imitate it as much as possible. I use a lot of digital EQs because if I want to go over on a plane and I want to kind of put a mix on something, or if I'm, like if I make my own drum patches and I want, it to sound a certain way, I use digital EQs. But any opportunity I get to use analog gear, I use it. Obviously analog gear is it's expensive. You know what I'm saying? But if you study a lot, I study a lot of old music, and I pay attention to how they were mixed, and then I try to basically get that sound with my EQs. So I use the EQs to just copy what they do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that really answers your question, but it's in a digital world, you're gonna use digital, technology. But I think if you understand what analog gear did, when you have like an API, EQ, and you understood what that sounds like, when you have that, API plugin up, you're gonna know how it's supposed to sound. You know what I'm saying? And that goes back to studying, the gear and studying the science of it.
So when you EQ, which EQ would you recommend that has more power to cut more frequencies? Or cut frequencies, like specific frequencies?
All plugins do the same thing. Like all EQs, they do the same thing. It's just a matter of characteristics. You know what I'm saying? SSL EQs sound different. They just if you think analog, it sounds different from an API. They just sound different. The characteristics are different. So you use whatever EQ that helps you get what it is that you're trying to get out of your mix. I don't have any personal preference. I'll use on some mixes. I'll use only Pro Tool plugins. You know what I'm saying? On other mixes, I might use API plugins. On other mixes, I might not throw anything on there. You know what I'm saying? I just really spend time listening to what I'm trying to achieve, and a lot of that is based off of what you start with. If you got kicks that sound muddy when you drop them in, they won't sound muddy. So make sure, you do whatever you can. Don't fix things in the mix. Get them right before you get to the mix. It'll save money. It'll save time. It'll make your mix sound better. Get it how you want to sound before they get to Pro Tools. Otherwise, the engineer might get it, and when he mixing your record, he'll mess up your entire mix. You know what I'm saying?
My question is for Byron. I am a songwriter. I work with different producers to make reference tracks. You know what I mean? For placement. Seeking a publishing deal. What is the best route to go about getting a publishing deal from somebody like BMI, EMI, ASCAP, CSAC, and whatnot?
Well, for one, that can happen in a lot of ways. Some people get published in situations before they've had major records out. Some people wait until they get a big record, which sometimes is the best way to go because they have more leverage, get a better deal. But yeah, some people don't want them either. I mean, because
I understand the differences in having one and not having one. But I see the benefit of having one right now is to help get the songs that I record and write in the hands of artists who are actually going to buy it. So somebody in my position would be beneficial. Now once you get a placement and you got a resume and whatnot, you might not necessarily need a placement. Somebody in my position hasn't had a placement.
Yeah, it just depends on the writer, because I've heard instances where somebody has a publishing deal and they're not really benefiting from it. So yeah, you want to talk?
Please, let's respect the panelists and their time. Please lower your conversation. Please, thank y'all.
I got my first pub deal in '06 after I did the Accent, the record in Japan, and it was strictly for everything outside of America. So all they did really though, the only reason why they gave me a pub deal is because they wanted to collect my money. You know what I'm saying? You can get a pub deal and be miserable because like it's no different to me than trying to get a placement. Like the publishing deal that you want is when they're like, who wrote this? You know what I'm saying? Like it's not necessarily about the songs. I have drives full of songs with writers that I've done in the past, and so, you know, it's about like you want them to come looking for you, cause saying I want a pub deal and listen to my songs, that doesn't mean anything to them. They have signed writers that they have a tough time getting their songs off. The people that they want to sign are people they see potential in. You know what I'm saying? And just being a writer isn't enough. You know, like you have to write the songs where they're like, he doesn't have any placements yet, but he's doing, like, we see his vision, we see where he can be. And then at that point, you know, you could get a small pub deal, or you could get a pub deal. In my opinion, I think if you work hard enough to where everybody wants to sign you, that is the greatest position to be in. You know, so just like a producer chasing placements, don't chase a publishing deal, because at the end of the day, I know a bunch of people with pub deals, and a lot of them be like, dog, they don't do nothing for me. So you're still out there having to do the same thing that you were doing beforehand. You know what I'm saying? So what I would say is, if you're a writer and you're trying to get a pub deal, write the songs that would make somebody want to give you one at that moment. You know, there are different kind of pub deals. Somebody might want to do a one-off where they might not believe in you as a catalog writer. Like, you could write a bunch of songs that'll be hit records. They might just believe this one song is going to be a hit record, and we want to buy, you know, the publishing rights for this one song. You know, and then there's some people who get you know, like, you know, co-pub deals with somebody who just believes in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about, at the end of the day, you can't cut corners in the fact that you have to work hard. If you're a good writer now, work to be great. If you're a great writer, you have to work to being incredible. And once you're there, you have to work on being legendary. Like, you really have to find ways to separate yourself from not just the people who want pub deals, but the people who do have pub deals. Because at the end of the day, you compete with those same people as well. You know what I'm saying? So keep working at it. And in terms of writers, I think the smartest thing that you can do is to get with a producer. Like, in my opinion, that's just the smartest thing to do, because I think that's why Tricky and Dream won so big, and that's why Missy and Aaliyah won so big. That's why, you know, like, if you look at the Neptunes, Pharrell wrote, you know what I'm saying? You align yourself with a producer. Now what happens is, you might write the records that make his beats dope. And he might give you the beats that make you have to, like, now you're inspired to write better records. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be the first to say, like, every producer should work with other producers. Like, I work now, like, a lot of my trips, I go work with Boy Wonder, I go work with Jerry Wonder, Super Dupes. I go work with these different producers because, you know, it can only help. You know what I'm saying? You start seeing things done a different way, you start learning, and you have to make people come looking for you. You know what I'm saying? So as a writer, I would say find a producer that complements what you do, and you're not gonna have a problem getting a pub deal. Because somebody's gonna hear a song that they want from you, and they're gonna want to sign you.
Okay, I'm sorry, last question.
Suave Brain in the house. What do you think that these beat battles will do for a up-and-coming producer's career and notoriety?
It's like, I liken it to thinking you dope, you shoot on a rim by yourself, and then you go to the court, and then you start seeing, you know, other people who play ball, and you start noticing like, oh, my jump shot, I need to go work on my jump shot. You know, I think when you hear the level of, it's competition. Just life in general, you have to be working on getting better. And the only way to get better is to see what's going on around you. If you notice that this person's drums are crazy and they beat way harder than yours, you need to work on your on the drumming. If you notice that this person's melodies and top lines are dope, you need to work on your top line. So, you know, a form like this will, in my opinion, you're supposed to not only look at it as, you know, I'm trying to beat this person, but I would be coming out, you know, not to jack nobody, like, don't be ear hustling and try to take something that somebody else is doing, but recognize like, yo, his drums are pattern, or that you know, that sample was dope, and like this is a perfect opportunity to learn from other people. You know, I've sat in a room and I was trying to learn what Kanye was doing. You know, I sat in a room and watched what Boy Wonder did, and I honestly feel like in just a week I've improved, you know, on my production. You know what I'm saying? In terms of drumming, in terms of how it's supposed to sound, you know, my process. So a form like this is a perfect way to learn. Like you'll never stop learning. So this
Swag. What number you want to do, big dog? Reckless wants #1 question. What CD? It says Reckless Instrumentals on it. Yeah, that one. #1. Okay. I almost broke into it. The hat almost tacked to the left, big dog. When it start talking to the left, we in with it. More tracks? What number you gonna do? So you ain't gonna tell me, you gonna just go bypass me talk. Okay, that's cool. Whatever. Do your thing. Okay, it's getting real serious. Reckless and I'm unfazed. I got a black tee, I don't fear it.
Putting a bit like this together takes energy, takes time to make it successful. So I just want to be a word of encouragement to everybody out here. Hey man, focus, follow your dream, keep going hard, and you can do it, man. I just want to show you, I ain't sold no drugs, I don't sell no dope. I've never touched it, never smoked it, none of that, and I made like $1 million last year, real talk. I made like over $1 million, real talk. You know what I'm saying? Not to be on no bragging about myself, but you know what I'm saying? I just want to let y'all know y'all can do it, and y'all can do it with what y'all doing right here, making these beats. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing this music, do what you love, be passionate about it, take it serious, don't play with it, and respect the fellow man around you, man. Hey man, appreciate y'all. Oh, support independent grinding at its finest. Go to the iTunes, we up in here, 99 Cents Rock with your boy.
I ain't mad at you, boy. I ain't mad at you. Y'all better make sure y'all listen to what he's saying, he can't be done.
Okay. We're gonna play a snippet of the first one he did, just in case y'all forgot, because it's been a little intermission with the technical difficulties. 20 seconds of it, and then we can go to his next track. All right, he said number 2. All right. Can you outgrow? You got to. You got to figure everything. What number you gonna do? 19. You feeling good, question? Question straight.
What up, y'all? This New Prentice Productions, just leaving a beat battle. Successful night. Right now it's still going on. Hey, meeting some good people, getting some good contacts. That's what it's all about. NewPrenticeProductions.com, your source for music and entertainment.